In this video, I want to show you how to crochet this beautiful bandana with this flower pattern, this very cute edge, and also a strap with this petal pattern at the end. It's fairly easy, straightforward. I think it's suitable for beginners, and let's jump right into it. I'm using a yarn with a weight for 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter needles. I will use my 3mm crochet hook, a basting needle and scissors. That's all we need. We will start with a magic ring. So put the yarn around your thumb like this and hold it with your 2 fingers. Go in with the hook here. Grab the yarn, pull it out and twist it at the same time and make a chain. Yarn over and pull through here. And this is our magic ring. And into this magic ring, we will work our kind of first row, and I would call it foundation. We will start with a chain of 2. 1, 2, and this counts as my double crochet, my first double crochet. And now I will make 2 more. So yarn around your hook, go through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. So we have technically 2 double crochets. Again, yarn around your hook, through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. Now we have 3 double crochets. We will do a chain of 2, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Now we will do another set of 3 double crochets. So yarn around your hook, through the magic ring, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. The second double crochet and the third double crochet. Again, we will do a chain of 2. So 1, 2, then again 3 double crochets. First one, second one, and number 3. And we will do this one more time. So chain 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And to end this row, we will need a chain of 2. We close our magic ring by pulling on this string. And then we will close our round with a slip stitch through the top chain of the chain 3 we did at the beginning. This was the chain we did for the magic ring, and then we did 2 chains. And into this, we will do a slip stitch. So go through both loops. So this is the first loop, and this is the second loop, and then we will do a slip stitch. Yarn over, pull through, and also pull through the loop on your hook. And this is the start of our bandana. This is the bottom part. We want to get to this chain 2 space, and to get there we will work with slip stitches. We already did a slip stitch in here, so we will need 1 in this double crochet, 1 in this double crochet, and 1 in the chain 2 space. So let's go through this double crochet, do a slip stitch, go into the next double crochet, do a slip stitch, and then we will do 1 in the chain 2 space. 1 slip stitch. All right, and now we will do a chain of 3, which will count as our first double crochet. And then we will do 2 double crochets into the same chain 2 space. 1 and 2. Then we will need a chain of 2 And again, into the same chain 2 space, work 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Now we will do a chain of 2, 1 and 2, and we will repeat this in this gap, in this chain 2 space. So we will do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, a chain of 2, 1 and 2, and another 3 double crochets into the same chain 2 space. 1, 2, and 3. All right, this is the beginning, and our rows will always start with this and end with this. We will work in between, we will establish the pattern, but this will always be the beginning and the end. For the next round, we need to turn our work and again get to this chain 2 space. And we will do this by working our way there with slip stitches. This time we will need 3 slip stitches because we didn't do one in this, like we did at the beginning when we closed our round. So this is our first slip stitch in the double crochet of the previous round, the second slip stitch, the third slip stitch, and we're already in the chain 2 space where we will do another slip stitch. All right, and now we will again do this shell pattern here. So chain 3, which will count as our first double crochet, and then we need 2 more. 1 and 2. Then we will need a chain of 2, 1 and 2, and again 3 double crochets in the same chain 2 space. 1, 2, and 3. Now we will do a chain of 2, 1 and 2. Into this chain 2 space from the previous round, we will do a double crochet. So yarn around your hook, go through the chain 2 space, get the yarn, 3 loops, through the first 2, through the last 2. Again, chain 2, and we're already at the end of our row again, and we will repeat the shell pattern. So 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Again, a chain of 2, 1, 2, and another 3 double crochets in the same chain 2 space. 1, 2, and 3. And our third row is done. Flip your work and again work your way to the first chain 2 space by doing 3 slip stitches into the double crochets and 1 in the chain 2 space. So first slip stitch, second, and third, and then a slip stitch into the chain 2 space, create the shell, 3 chain of 3 and 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. We will do a chain of 2, 1, 2, and into this gap we will work 2 double crochets. So 1 and 2. Then we will do 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet of the previous round, right here. And again, 2 double crochets into this gap, 1 and 2. We will do a chain of 2, 1, 2, and we're back in the chain 2 space where we will do our shell pattern. So 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 2, 1, 2, and another 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. We will flip our work. As always, I will not explain this in the future. I will just crochet these 2 shells. So slip stitch your way into the chain 2 space, 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch in the chain 2 space, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Do 1 double crochet and another double crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2, and 3 more double crochets into the chain 2 space, 1, 2, and 3. And after the shell, we always will do a chain of 2 and always crochet 2 double crochets into this first chain 2 gap. So this will always stay the same for the beginning of the row and also for the end of the row. Now we will do 5 double crochets on top of these double crochets of the previous round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we get to the end of the round. So into the chain 2 space, 2 double crochets, a chain of 2, and our shell pattern. 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, a chain of 2, and again 1, 2, and 3. And this is our row number 5. And now we will get to the first part of the flower, of the first flower. We will do 3 double crochets into the double crochets of the previous row. So 1, 2, and 3. Then we will do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we will do another 3 double crochets, but skip 3 stitches. These are the 3 chains we just did. So 1, 2, 3, and go into the 4th and do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And we already have the first row of our flower. Now we will continue with the flower pattern, and we will do 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Then you will do a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, a slip stitch into this chain 3 space. So go through, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. Then we will do a chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you will skip 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, do 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and row 7 is done, and our flower is growing. So next row 8, flip your work. All right, let's continue with the flower pattern. We will do 4 double crochets into these 4 stitches of the previous round. 1, 2, 3, and number 4. Now we will do 3 double crochets into this chain 4 space here. So 1, 2, and 3. A chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. Another 3 double crochets in the next chain 4 space. So 1, 2, and 3. 4 double crochets into the 4 stitches of the previous round. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're done with row 8, and our first flower is done. In this round we will only do double crochets, to get a separation before we start with the next round of the 2 flowers. We will do 9 double crochets into the stitches of the previous round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Into this chain 3 space we will do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and again 9 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and we're at the end again. All right, in this row we will work 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We will do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. We will do a double crochet and skip 3 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and do 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We get to our next chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. We will do 5 double crochets and we will skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. So we will work in this double crochet stitch from the previous round. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we're at the end again. we will work 4 double crochets into the stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we will do a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A slip stitch into this chain 3 space, right through the loop on your hook. Another chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will skip 3 double crochets and work in here 3 double crochets in total. 1, 2, and 3. Then we will do another chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A slip stitch in the next chain 3 space. Another chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 double crochets, but we will skip the first 3. 1, 2, 3, and work 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the round is done. And in this row we will do 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And in the first chain 4 space we will do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. We will do a chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. And the next chain 4 space 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. 3 double crochets into the stitches of the previous round. 1, 2, and 3. In this chain 4 space another 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. A chain of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 double crochets in the next chain 4 space. 1, 2, and 3. Then we will do another 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and the round is done. In this row we will do 11 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, whoops, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Into this chain 3 space we will do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and then we will do 9 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whoops, 8, and 9. Then we will do 3 double crochets in this chain 1 space, chain 3 space, sorry. 1, 2, 3, and now we will do 11 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the round is done, row is done. So let me explain something about the pattern itself. Each flower in the width is 9 stitches. So here we have 3 double crochets, a chain of 3 and 3 double crochets. This is as wide as one flower gets. And in between we will always have 3 stitches. So here we have 3 double crochets. So here we have 9, 3, and 9. And the next row we will have the same. So 9, 3, 9, 3, 9. The only thing that changes is the amount of stitches at the beginning of the row before we start with the flower. So I will now do this without explanation. You can read the pattern and you can just follow along as I crochet the bandana. we now get to our final round or row, and for this we will slip stitch our way back to the chain 2 space as we did for each row. So we slip stitch into this chain 2 space, and now in my case, but it should be the same for you, I would chain 40. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $38, $39, and $40. So we have a chain of 40 now, and this will be to tie the bandana together, because I'm not going to make it as long so I can tie it with this corner. I will use this. To get this flower end, we will do a chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and we will slip stitch into the 4th chain of the hook. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will do a slip stitch into this stitch, then again 1, 2, and 3, and I will do a slip stitch into the same stitch again, and one more time, 1, 2, and 3, and then a slip stitch into the same stitch. And now we have this little paddle at the bottom, and we will work our way back the chain up all the way to here, on the back of the chain, going through the loops in the back. So this is the front of the chain. Wait, let me show you. This is the front of the chain, and this is the back, and we will go through these loops here. And the first loop for me is this one. This is the loop I did the, it's difficult to see. This is the loop I did all the stitches in, and this is the next loop I have to go through. And I will do slip stitches. So go through the loop, get the yarn, and pull right through the loop on your hook. And do this for all the stitches of the chain. So I am almost back at the top. This is my, if I can tell correctly, this is my last loop of the chain. And now I will make single crochets all the way to the other side, starting with 2 single crochets in this gap right here. So go through, yarn over, and pull through both loops. So 1 and 2, and now into these 3 double crochets I will do 3 single crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Into this chain 2 space I will do 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and now into each stitch 1 single crochet till I get to the other side. We will do 2 single crochets into this chain 2 space, and now we will do our chain of 40 again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 38, 39, and 40. We have our chain of 40. Then we will do a chain of 3, slip stitch into the 4th chain of the hook, and here, whoops, again a chain of 3, 1, 2, and 3, slip stitch into the same stitch, and 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the same stitch. So now we have again this 3-petaled end, and we will slip stitch our way back to the top. And this is my first back loop of the chain. Go through the back loop of the chain, not the loops of the chain itself, and just do slip stitches all the way to the top. And we get to our last slip stitch for the chain, and to secure this I will go through, if you look at this way, I will go through the first double crochet on this side and just do a slip stitch, cut the yarn, fasten it off, and all that's left to do is to weave in this end and also weave in this end. And down here it's up to personal preference. You can either leave this like this, so you have the same gap here as you have here, or I did it here. You can pull it and it's a closed circle if you pull on the magic ring more. So it's totally up to you. I kind of like this more than this because it fits the pattern more. So I will leave it like this here. So I hope you liked my little tutorial on how to crochet this bandana with the flower pattern and this border and the cute string. And thanks for watching.